Back to the Road Show this morning. The Buzz. Whole Foods workers may soon get employee discounts for being healthy, but that discount is based largely upon how thin the employees are. So workers at Whole Foods right now, they get 20% off as, you know, a discount like you would get in retail store and that sort of thing. But it could jump to 30% if the employees meet the criteria. The biggest discount is for workers who don't smoke, have a body mass index less than 24, cholesterol levels below 150 milligrams, and a blood pressure of 110 over 70. But the inclusion of BMI is what irks a lot of people who think it may be unfair to overweight employees. Whole Foods has released a statement saying the purpose of the screenings is to encourage and reward healthy behaviors, and it's one of the ways that we're supporting health, happiness, and excellence of our team members. But what do you guys think? I mean, is this a motivational tool or is this discriminatory?
Well, it's based on what they're doing. They're going kind of how you already are, how your body already is, where I think they should reward you maybe if, you know, they check your stats. Obviously, they want to do all these stats, and then maybe if you, over a course of a certain amount of time, maybe lose weight or maybe get healthier, or, you know, your blood pressure gets better, then maybe you get rewarded, as opposed to, I mean, I have friends that are bigger and eat healthy, and I have friends that weigh 110 pounds and they live on, you know, Doritos and coffee and smoke cigarettes.
And there's
so
one other thing I want to mention, though. You know, in order to find out if you have a healthy cholesterol level and that sort of thing, you have to go for essentially a voluntary blood test. You don't have to do it, but it's voluntary, and that makes me a little bit nervous, this idea that they have access to...
The company has access to your medical records. And they keep those, and who knows what or if they may use against you someday.
What are they used for? What's the agreement with the insurance company? Are you sharing this information? If it changes, if I'm healthy right now and then my cholesterol goes up but it's still within the healthy bounds, are you going to judge me because there was a change? That makes me nervous. You had a good idea, though.
Well, I just thought that if you're going to do it and you want to try to get people healthy, then bring somebody in like Melissa Rector from Gold's Gym and have people sign up for exercise classes, and those who do sign up should get the extra 10%.
And I think that's a great idea, because when you start looking at, thin equals healthy, overweight equals not healthy.
Not the case.
I mean, I know a lot of skinny girls who do not work out. There is this concept of the skinny fat, the idea that you look slender but you have a lot of visceral fat around your organs. And it's healthy for everybody to get active, just like Melissa was saying. So just to judge on an appearance is not a good idea, because, you know.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
It can be
I'm with Vince, though. I think it's almost, you have to do it almost like a school type thing, where almost like an extra credit, where if you're showing up to these after school classes, except their exercise classes, if you show up, if you're showing that you're there to make the commitment, then there you go. I think you should get the 10%. No matter what your body is, I think if you're showing that you want to make the commitment, you want to get healthier, then they should reward you.
Here's the question I'm asking. Why is the company doing it to begin with?
To lower their health insurance costs, absolutely, I mean, although I will say this, Whole Foods, Ben & Jerry's, ironically enough, and a number of other companies do have a history of trying to improve the lifestyle of their employees. So,
is it to try to improve the lifestyle of their employees or save themselves money on medical insurance?
I agree with that, but I'm saying the history of these companies, just as an example, Ben & Jerry's had set up this thing where their top CEO never made X amount more than their lowest wage earner, and so Whole Foods has done a number of very creative, out-of-the-box thinking things to improve the overall health and lifestyle, and it's going to save them money too, absolutely. I want to talk to Courtney Caligiuri over there in the live blog, though, this morning, because, Courtney, a lot of people are saying, this is discrimination robed in health consciousness.
I'm going to bet a lot of people are not going to like this.
It's, as always, torn down the middle, but it's sparking a lot of comments, which is great on the Live blog and on Facebook right now. We've got about 6 comments so far. Let's head to foxprovidence.com. This one is from Erin S. She says, I think it's a great idea. 30% off anything would make me change my buying habits. And this one's from Smoky Wool. She said they should really do something that everyone can have an advantage and not this way. And Lisa says it's voluntary anyway, so what's the big deal? They don't have to do it if they don't want to, and if they do, maybe it will help motivate someone. We also have a poll here on foxprovidence.com, and we're saying, what do you think of this new voluntary program? A, I think it's a great incentive. B, I think it's discrimination to some. Or C, it's voluntary, so it doesn't doesn't bother me. So you can vote in there. You know, we'll have those results coming up soon. And here's a snapshot of our Facebook page. Caitlin Studley says definitely a good idea. Wendy Curtis, who's our lovely camerawoman right now, said providing a good incentive is a great way to start eating right with a goal towards lowering both. And Corey Freitas says, since it's voluntary, I think it's a great idea, a good way to get healthy and save money. So we have more comments on here if you folks at home watching would like to read them and weigh in, of course. Maybe we'll read some more at the end of the show when I have the poll results. We're now back to the kitchen. Vince.